Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk and welcome back to another week in the Inspired to Create prompts. We are on September week 3. I am behind. So, if you're new here, welcome. Super glad you're here. My light just fell and all of these like little goodies that I have on it fell. So I'm going to put it back together really quickly as I have you here. It may have fallen because I have too much stuff on it. That may be a possibility, but we'll put these aside for right now, maybe. Okay, so Melissa and I, if you're new here, quick recap every week. Melissa and I over at Messy Missy Creates came up with a challenge for ourselves, basically to get us to create a little differently every week and try some new prompts and use some of our stuff, quite frankly. So we love it when you join in on the fun. Please join in. It is for everybody. So here is the hashtag. Every week we come up with a word. This week's word is eraser. And and then what we do is like choose a word for each letter, right? And so you may do what you want with it. You may do what you want. I'm just trying to see how much room do I have you on here? So the prompts for this week. All right. For E, I have emboss. All right. R, I have recipe, which I grabbed a recipe here. For A, I have art. So I have a few things of art. I have this and this and this and this. For S, I have scary. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know I just got a new cutout book. So I chose this creepy little picture. E, I chose education. And I grabbed a flashcard. Now, I actually don't love this flashcard. So we'll see what we're going to do there. And R, I have ruler. And so I have some scrapbook paper. I have this, which is yellow. And then I have this, which is red, which I was saving in another pile for some other stuff, but I think it's going to get used today. So let's move Frank and let's get going. Now, I tend to create on a piece of paper and then glue it into my journal. So here is the piece of paper that fits into my journal. It fits perfectly. Why? Because this is the piece of paper I cut out of my journal, right? To make my journal. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Let's see. What I know off the bat is this is like the color scheme we're working with. And one of these things does not belong. And so this needs to be altered. Okay, so we're going to take the education, the flashcard, if you will, and I'm going to alter it right off the bat. And so I just thought I got some paints out. I've been cleaning up and going through my stash. And I don't even know what these are, you guys. I don't know if they're oil. I don't know if they're acrylic. I have no idea. How much of a mess could that be, do you think? Let's see. We'll get out this little piece of coloring paper. Oops. And I just thought we would get some black on here. Now, I don't even know if it's going to stick on there. That's very interesting. I mean, I could have just used ink. But I thought, I don't know what these are. Are these oil paints, you guys? Literally don't know. And I probably should have, scraped it up, huh? These might be oils. I mean, kind of cool because it's giving us kind of a blotchy. But kind of not cool because it's not, good start, Allison. I don't even have a paper towel down here, you guys. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we have. We have some wipes. And I have let's just start over. Well, like I should just turn off the video. I don't know what kind of paint this is. Okay. I think I need to choose a different option than this and rethink my life choices right now. I mean, again, it's kind of cool. Like the splotchiness of it is kind of cool, but not what we want, because I want it to cover up that orange is what I wanted. So let's do that. Let's just see what I can get off of here. Yeah. Oh, now, interesting. I don't think, this side is glossy and this side is actually not, now that I'm feeling it, and I'm wondering if, I mean, I am fine with all this texture. It's actually very cool. I'm totally fine with that. Let's just keep playing in this book, okay? I'll tell you what. I have some inks and I have some markers, and we're gonna just we're gonna play, because first of all, I have lots of other cards, and I can get up and get different paint. I don't have any black acrylic paint right next to me, but it certainly is findable. I wish this card had like a green or something, a red. I'm just looking at, I mean, we could use a different, well, that's not really an educational card, is it? How to do yoga. Oh, she says, as I find another one. Oh, but I don't want to, look how stinking cute that guy is. I don't want to, okay, we're going to go with what we have, because we've already wrecked this thing. Oh my gosh, please excuse me as I throw things at myself. Okay, let's play with that. Yeah, fine with that. Do we need anything else? Do we need more black? Where did I put what would be kind of cool is my nail polishes, and I don't actually think I brought them in. Because, I mean, I have lots of watercolor available and some other sticks. Where did I put? I think I have a black sparkle, but maybe not. I feel like I did. I have a white, a red. I mean, the red could be cool. Because, you know, I mean, this is the focal point, right? Do we want to put red over that? Let's see. Is it too happy? The red's a little, because it has some gold in it. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, it might be a little happy. Maybe not. All right, so we'll get some. Oh, look at it pick up that other paint or pen. It's awfully thick. I don't know why. Ironically, we used this last week and we had to take a break to let it dry also. So we'll see if we can. I'm totally fine with it distressing that black. See how it picks up the black right there? Yes to that. Okay. Okay. So that looks spooky, scary. All right. All right. Cool. So that will let dry. I guess this is why you guys keep your magazines to glue on. That makes sense. I'll just let it dry over there. Okay, so here we go. This we're going to cut out to get somewhat of a closer image. So we'll do that. And then we'll see what else we choose. This little picture is so creepy, and I said, like, I am not using that. And then I thought, oh, something scary. Well, that little, they're scary enough for me. I don't really do scary, so that's enough for me. All right, I'll put that in the water. All right, so where's my list? Here we go. Okay, if my phone cuts off this time, I'm gonna cry. Get you in here a little bit closer. Okay, so we'll check these off. So scary we have, and that flashcard was education. So we will cross that off. Here is the ruler. Now this is, yeah. Okay, let's decide what we want to do for art, because I think that will be our other deciding piece. And then the recipe, yeah. Okay. Well, and emboss, I chose some pieces from my drawer. So I have these 3 colors for emboss. If we want to see, you know, how it looks with this, I think all of those can work. Yeah. Okay. So we're in the ballpark. We're in the ballpark. All right. This one's kind of cool. I got these all out of my art book. This one's kind of fun because it's kind of like spooky and ghosty like, right? Like some of this is fainter and it looks, I don't know. I mean, it ties in the red. It's kind of creepy. I like that one. This one I thought was fun because like the colors, but I think it might be too much. But you know, we would put something behind it, maybe the recipe, or here's our recipe, right? Like we would, well, they almost need to go on this. They don't show up on this. All right, good thinking here. All right. So not loving that one as much. I really like the colors of it though. Like, I think they're very cute kind of on there. Yeah. All right, so still a maybe. Here's the same idea, kind of like a, I don't know, kind of which way it would go. This one's obviously bigger. So the benefit of this one was it, you know, it would cover the whole page. If that's a benefit, I don't know. You know, I think I would tend to want more of this red and green as opposed to this cooler side. So I don't know what that looks like, but we would, you know, maybe. Ew, the eye's creepy. Like if we left the eye and then, no, I don't like him. They definitely have to cover the eye. I don't like the eye at all. So, but that looks kind of cool. Like they're coming out of a vortex, or is that the right word? Like out of a, Yeah, see, isn't this fun? They all look kind of fun. Oh, that's kind of fun. That way it looks like they're walking down. This might give me nightmares tonight, but that's okay. Well, you know. Um, oh gosh, I'm kind of digging on this one too. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I like this one a lot also. And then this one was the first one I chose, and I really thought this was going to be it. Oh my gosh, look at that's amazing. Totally different look. You guys, I hate these creepy little dolls, and yet this is like totally one of my favorites so far. Oh my gosh, I'm dying right now. Okay, well, um, I guess I really like it, but I think the idea is that they're going to go kind of on this thing. And I guess that I'm not loving as much. So I think we'll put this one away. I think I'm going to actually put it back into the book. So because that's where I would, well, that's where I would look for it, right? So again, if we take this one and we can cut this, we don't have to use the whole thing, or we certainly can. We could kind of do, you know, something like that. This looks very like spaceshipy to me, like they're coming out of the... Interesting. Okay. I don't know. This one I think is, well, I mean, we would maybe take up more space on the page by using the full, something like that, right? Oh, don't you stick on there yet. Guess it would have to come up a little bit more, kind of like that. All right, and then this one would maybe just be this kind of red. Same idea space-wise, right? We have, you know, something like that. That's interesting to me only because it's so monochromatic. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to use this one. So now we're between the two. I think I'll cut this and cut here. And then tear. That gave me a very wide, I don't know if you can see that. I think we'll take it down a little bit like that. Okay, so it would be maybe, so we have education, art, we have one of these embossed. So because this is so black and red, I don't like the green. I'm not loving the brown. So I would go with the gray. Now, unfortunately, the gray is like fishtails. Well, we could use that side. And kind of color block some of this almost. We could, I kind of like the gray. I mean, I like this side of it obviously more. We could put the bigger piece behind the red, buy us some more room. You know, something more like that. Okay. That's decided. All right, here we go. This I'm going to use I think this is a beautiful old cookbook, and I'm going to save this piece to stamp on. Maybe we'll do some stamping later. My stamp box is full. Okay, I think what we're going to do to this, though, is let's play with it a little bit. I'm going to take these two recipes and get some pieces and cut them up. And we are going to hopefully I have enough here to background this. Do I want to ink any of this? No, let's not. Oh, now this is interesting. That paint is still on this brush and it's been soaking in the water. Does that mean it's oil, you guys? I have to wash off this brush now and the whole thing of, I don't know why I'm putting it on here. It doesn't matter because I'm going to cover it up. Well, maybe we don't have to cover it all up. Here, let's put some of it on here, I guess. I don't know. Don't really know what I'm doing, if you can tell. All right. I would like to, this paper is a little bit more cream than this bright white, and these girls are a little cream, right? So I'm going to maybe use this for the background, or for some of the background. We'll just see. Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. It's picking up some of the, it's picking up some of the gray. I'm sure you're absolutely not supposed to re-dip this into your actual bottle of Mod Podge. So, but that's all right. All right. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Yep, because it's water-based and it's picking up all sorts of the goodness. Oh yeah, I'm liking this a lot. A lot. So I feel like I'm going to have to figure out what that paint is. Let's see, I don't want it that way, so we'll do it that way. And I don't think we need to really do the middle, but I guess I don't know exactly where my edges are going to be, so I'll just, and I have the stuff, so we might as well. Do it. Okay, this little composition page notebook is, this paper is a little thin to be doing this on also. It's kind of like, oh, I'm really not meant to hold all of this, but it's doing just fine. It's doing just fine. Oh, look at the other side is kind of black, but we're not gonna worry about that. And all right, kind of exciting. Get some background down here. I guess, yeah, I'll just try and cover up some of this white. Obviously the white's on the edge and that's the part I don't like. So yeah, that's exciting. Isn't that funny? Look at, out of, you know how your eye just catches things right there. Sprinkle. All right, Mr. Sprinkle, you now have a new home. All right. And this one I see Nutmeg and Marmalade. Aw, that can be their names. Nutmeg and Marmalade. All right. All right. I'm already digging it. Not gonna lie. All right, those go in the trash. This, now, interestingly enough, we're gonna have to do something to this ruler. So I'm going to get anything I can out of this black on this brush. And just stress it kind of like that. Yeah, okay, and then we'll let that dry. All right, and I'm going to put this back in the water, and then after we're done, I'll go rinse out stuff and see what I've done. Okay, let's give this a little dry. It's got the paint and the Mod Podge, so it's going to take a little bit. I'm really hoping not to need to edit this, but we might need to do that, and that might be just fine. It just means it's delayed a little bit, even more than normal delay for Allison. Yeah. Okay. That's exciting. Yeah, digging on that. Yeah. All right, let me see where this goes in my journal. So we're not going to use this one. As cool as this is, we're not using this. Okay. We'll make something else out of it. Let me see where in my journal, which side this goes on, just because sometimes that is, okay, so here's the page. So it's on the right-hand side of the page. Okay. So if I were to leave edges that fall off, I would, because it's on the right side of my book, I would leave these edges, you know, with the odd edge, as opposed to this edge that's going to be in the middle of the book, because I'd probably have to cut them off, if that makes sense. So I'll go ahead and leave it like that. So that will be the orientation. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here are our pieces. We still have a lot to do, folks. We still have a lot to do. This is nowhere close to dry. Nowhere close to dry. I don't know. Probably because we didn't dry it. Should we try and dry it? That acrylic paint's not quick to dry. I don't even know if it will dry over the other paint. Do we know? If that other paint is oil and then you put acrylic on top of it, will it dry? I don't. Now, I don't know if you can see it bubbling. When you put the heat gun, you know, on it for too many seconds, it kind of bubbles, and that I really like. So we're going to kind of do that. All right. It's okay. Not dry, but okay dry. All right, well, that's exciting. So let's get us an edge down here. Now I'm going to struggle with some of this white paper, but all right. interestingly enough, I just cut off the part that I thought was kind of ghosty. And I just feel like ripping this today, so I am I don't think there's any rules to any of it, but sometimes when I get going with ripping or inking, it's kind of like an all or nothing. I can say that, and yet the minute it comes out of my mouth, I'm leaving I have 2 ripped edges and 2 straight edges, and I'm totally conscious of that, and that's what's happening. Now, I'm looking at the words on here, and they're backwards. Even creepier. They're backwards. Okay, that's cool. I think I like it that way. All right. And somehow we would layer this in, and I don't think we need all of it. So I guess, and I've shown you this before, I'm sure you've done it. When you emboss paper and then rip it, it rips along, you know, the edge, the embossed part, obviously, because the paper's weakened in there. So you get this really, there's no need to try to control it. It's going to do what it wants to do. See how weak that paper is? You see it breaking on the, we still have this other edge. This is barely working on this because get a little edge this way, and we can darken this up a little bit. Okay. Oh, do I like that? We might like that even more than that. Okay, so that's kind of one option. Don't know. Let's see. This is the other option. Nope, I like it behind. So that kind of goes there and here. I only have 2 more things to layer on here. All right, so here's this giant card thing. And again, I had envisioned them kind of like on this. Ooh, that is creepy. I don't really like it though, so we'll maybe do something like that. And then it's just a matter of where do we want the ruler, and I think I would do, it either goes obviously along this edge or under here to go under the gray edge, and I think that's where I would put it. If we do that, I can pull it up and we actually don't need that long of a piece because it's really up there. And I think that's our page, you guys. I think right there, these spooky little sisters get there. They're really quite creepy. So, like I actually think I'm gonna what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take this whole thing off like this, and I'm gonna bring this whole thing up. I think we only need like this amount. I don't know. I don't know. This paper underneath here is not very strong. So I was thinking the tape, but we're going to try this glue. This is some cardstock, so I think we'll, do that. I guess we'll glue it. Okay, this one I might move up a bit. I'm watching this bottom layer and I don't know if we need it down. We could show more red that way, or we could place it more that way. There it is. All right, we'll put some glue down here. All right, and then these creepy little friends, I cut this piece of tape and now I'm not using it, so. Oh, I misspoke. We're going to use it on this. This is definitely thicker and will respond well to tape. So we'll do that. You guys, this page makes me happy. It's so weird how different they all are. There's that. Now this little girl, if I push hard enough, yeah, she's kind of sticking to, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should try liquid glue. I think I'm going to try tape. I don't know if the tape's going to adhere to that layer of all this yumminess or not. It will adhere over here though, so they won't fall off. Because they're like, well, no, they're not. I thought they were holding hands, but they're together. You know what I mean? All right. This is the placement. So like, do we want, I don't like them up there floating. We're definitely going to drop them down here. And we could move them over here so there's a little bit more red right there. Or I could cover up the red. And I feel like it goes, yeah. Okay, now, one, I'm really happy with this little page, and two, I also feel like it's not quite done. So, I'm just going to look in my cutout book here. And I'm going to see if there's anything else that kind of matches them that would qualify as scary. See, that's first thing out of this book. That's not even true. I used something. Oh, look. So there's like a little umbrella. There's a little bat, but he's not quite the same. Even though he's gross with like bugs on him, he could be up here maybe. There's, I definitely don't know what I'm looking for. I feel like some of these are just downright creepy. Or scary, because that's the prompt, scary. Now, see, there's this bird, but again, I don't feel like it's the same. I really like this. Okay, the little bat has... creepy. Could we use this moon thing? can use whatever we want. I know the answer. I know the answer. I mean, the hearts are cute, but like too cute, right? Like, does it need a scare? Ugh. It's a little white compared to them, but it could work. Creepy. Oh, there's a cloud. And they look kind of wet. His eyes are kind of weird. I feel like the moon makes the most sense up there. These are... I like this little guy, but I would put him like down in the corner, not up in the sky. All right, let's do it because I feel like it's missing something. Is it missing something or do we just leave it? I don't know. The whole thing is just a little weird to me, but 'tis the season, right? 'Tis the season. Almost. Not quite, but I'm cutting off the part that like drips underneath him. I mean, he could go kind of here. And he could go there, and he could not go anywhere. Huh. Okay, well, let me just mess with him for a second. I do have in my Tim Holtz it's a little bit darker than they are, so I might have just made that decision. No, I don't like him. He might have to go on another page. I was thinking if I made him not as white, because it's not white, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Will it dry any whiter? He's still pretty yellow now, huh? I still feel like something needs to go up here. We're just going to do it. All right. So that's the page. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Different things come at different times. That's all I'm going to say. So the Inspired to Create prompt week 3 for September was eraser. And this is what came of it. The prompts I used were embossed, recipe, art, scary, education, because this was a flashcard, and ruler, which is right there. And that is the page. I'm digging on it, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you're playing along. Please join in, you guys. Please check out Melissa's channel. And you can do any of the prompts at any time. You don't have to do them this week. Or, I mean, obviously, I'm already late. So do them as you please. You can use the prompts we choose. You can choose your own. You can do whatever you want. We would love to see it. Please, 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 if you join in, please use the hashtag and then tag both Melissa and I. And her channel is listed below as always. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.